Jealousy. It's often portrayed as a sign of passionate love, a fierce desire to protect what's ours. But what if this seemingly loving emotion masks something darker? What if jealousy, in its twisted forms, becomes a tool of manipulation and control? We've all felt the sting of jealousy at some point. That pang of insecurity when someone else captures our partner's attention. A flicker of doubt about our own worthiness. In small doses, jealousy can be a normal human emotion, prompting us to cherish our loved ones. However, when jealousy becomes a constant companion, poisoning our thoughts and actions, it's time to look deeper. Behind the mask of possessiveness, we might find a tangled web of guilt, fear, and insecurity. Sometimes jealousy isn't about our partner's actions at all, it's about us. Our own past transgressions, our hidden desires can fuel the flames of suspicion. Guilt, like a shadow, can make us project our own wrongdoing onto our partners. Imagine a scenario. A partner consumed by guilt over a recent infidelity becomes hyper-vigilant, accusing their innocent partner of similar betrayals. The guilt, too heavy to bear alone, is projected outward, creating a toxic cycle of suspicion and distrust. This type of jealousy isn't about love, it's about self-preservation. It's a way to shift the burden of guilt, to find an external scapegoat for our internal turmoil. But true intimacy requires honesty, both with ourselves and our partners. Projection, a term often used in psychology, describes this phenomenon of attributing our own thoughts, feelings, and impulses onto others. In the realm of relationships, projection can manifest as unfounded jealousy, where our own insecurities are mirrored back to us in our accusations. For instance, a partner struggling with their own fidelity might constantly accuse their partner of cheating. They see their own desires and temptations reflected in their partner's every move, even when no evidence exists. This behavior stems from a place of deep-seated insecurity and fear of being found out. This isn't to say that all expressions of jealousy are projections of our own wrongdoing. However, it's crucial to examine the root of our jealousy. Are we truly reacting to our partner's behavior, or are we projecting our own fears and insecurities onto them? So how do we navigate the choppy waters of jealousy in relationships? How do we differentiate between normal, healthy expressions of concern and the toxic kind that erodes trust? Firstly, honest self-reflection is key. We must examine our own emotional baggage, our past experiences, and how they might be influencing our current perceptions. Therapy can be an invaluable tool in this journey of self-discovery. Secondly, open and honest communication with our partner is crucial. This doesn't mean unleashing accusations, but rather expressing our feelings in a vulnerable and non-confrontational manner. For instance, instead of saying, "You're always flirting with others," we could say, "When you do X, it makes me feel insecure because..." Finally, building trust and security within the relationship is paramount. This involves setting healthy boundaries, being accountable for our actions, and consistently showing up for our partner with love and respect. Remember, a relationship built on a foundation of trust can weather even the strongest storms of jealousy.